Horror Lies.
Welcome back to BodyBags. This is week number 515. I'll be your host, Jason from Horrific Nightmares. And this week we are going to be talking about the latest installment into the Children of the Corn franchise. Children of the Corn is a 2020 film. It just got released on Shudder. And it is approximately 93 minutes. And it's written and directed by Kurt Wimmer. Now, he was responsible for Ultraviolet, which I did see in the movie theaters, and I did really enjoy. Very colorful. And One Man's Justice. Now, this stars Elena Kampouris as Bolin Williams. She was responsible for Wifelike, Summer Night, and Before I Fall. Kate Moyer as Eden Edwards. She was in Our House and It Chapter 1. And Callan Mulvey as Robert Williams. He was in The Gray Man, Till Death, and Breach. Now, the budget on this film was $10 million, and it had a worldwide gross of a whopping $575,000. Now, I'm not exactly sure if it probably doesn't count DVD and Blu-ray sales because this just came out recently. But, yeah. I was really excited for this film. I like sequels. I like reboots. Anything that we get as horror fans by a familiar franchise, I am all in. And I was excited for Children of the Corn. Even before it came out, people were saying it's garbage. It's the worst thing ever made. The typical negative responses you get from toxic fandom. But I will say, in my opinion, this is one of the best in the Children of the Corn franchise. My opinion, of course. It's actually my favorite Children of the Corn film. It now beats out the very first one as my favorite. And there's Runaway, which probably comes in at third, maybe. I don't know. But this film is fantastic. Now, I don't normally do this. I do this every once in a while. But me and the guys from BodyBags have a every other week Saturday chat. And our Monday reviewer, Glenn, and I both like movies that are mean-spirited. So I'm definitely going to recommend this to him. I don't know if he's seen this yet, but this movie is mean-spirited like you would not believe. And I loved every minute of it. Now, this is a little bit different of a premise, but it still follows the Children of the Corn lore. You still have He Who Walks Behind the Rose, but with this, you get before everything happened. You get Gatlin as a town that is struggling. A town that was supposed to rely on corn in order to put its mark on the map. And it's not happening. So they were actually going to do away with the corn and try something else to get Gatlin back on its feet. But before that, they had an incident where someone had pumped in poison in gas form into I think it was a elementary school or something like that, and killed a bunch of children. That's kind of part of the premise of the film itself. And you get it from the very beginning in this one. You get normal kids who turn. And who turn because of the corn. And I like the mystery there of the corn being able to change the children. Because you don't know why, in the very first Children of the Corn, why Malachi and why all the other children were suffering or were building from the corn. All you know is they were worshiping He Who Walks Behind the Rose. This gives you a little bit more insight into maybe why the children started worshiping he who walks behind the rose. And I will say that my only con for this film would be that some of it is CGI, but I think that CGI is handled very well in the climax of the film, because you get a reveal that is, in my opinion, pretty freaking cool. So check this one out. Don't believe the hype. You know, everyone, even before the movie came out, was saying it was garbage. It's just another crappy film in a failing franchise. Don't believe the hype. Watch it for yourself. Judge it for yourself. This movie impressed me like no other in a while. And how many films do we have in the Children of the Corn franchise now? Somewhere between 9 and 11, I'm sure. I'm not going to count them all right now. But for it to be this strong, this far into the franchise, I'm really impressed. So that's it. Watch it. Check it out for yourself, or don't. I love it. I think it's great, and that's it. If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.